Hey, it's Rohit here, and I just wanted to have a chat about some clients I spoke to recently. Um, Now, these clients were in their early 50s and they owned a home with a mortgage with BNZ, and their mortgage still had a number of years to go. And exactly, there's probably more like over 15 years left to pay their mortgage off. But not only that, they had quite a few other debts with them as well, which they had accumulated over the years. And one of their concerns was being able to retire without a mortgage. And they actually wanted to be able to pay that mortgage off in less than 10 years. But also at the same time, they had a few things they wanted to do to their property. And, they wanted to look at replacing the roof and giving the place a paint job, putting some double glazing windows into the property and insulation. And they had a lot of debts as well, which was cause a concern to them because they were finding they weren't getting anywhere financially, and they actually, causing them stress and anxiety, unfortunately. And because of those debts, it was just always front of mind for them, and they weren't able to actually have a great living. They're just living week to week and managing to make the payments and that, but not actually living life and enjoying themselves. And what they did was they actually booked an appointment with me to have a chat about their circumstances to see how I could help, or actually if I could help them. And actually, once they made that appointment and then we got chatting away, I got a few details off these people to have just to see what their situation was like. And, to tell you the truth, these are the type of people I talk to every day in these similar situations. And by the time we sort of went through all their different debts that they owed and the mortgage and that, they had about a $70,000 mortgage, which is really a small amount in this day and age. But the other thing is that they had about, what did I say? 70,000? No, sorry, it was 40,000 mortgage, and they had about 70,000 in debts, which is huge because that's high interest cost at short term. Now, when you think about these high interest loans short term, it impacts their weekly cash flow. And that's why they're finding that they were not enjoying life and just living week to week. They were making the payments and surviving, but it was just not enjoyable for them. And also the worry on the back of their mind about paying this mortgage off, right? So what we did was we had a bit of a chat about their situation and what they actually wanted to do and where they wanted to be. And when I got their numbers from them, I had a look at potentially restructuring their finances, or what I like to call a reorganization of their financial situation. And when I calculated what they could actually do by doing a consolidation and refinance, what we worked out was these clients, they could have rolled all their debt into one loan over a 5-year term and still pay less than what they're currently paying. Now, for example, if they are currently paying about $2,060 a fortnight to cover their mortgage payments and all their debts, and not only that, remember these people wanted to borrow additional money to do the repair on the roof and insulation, double glaze the windows. So I also accounted for those additional expenses they wanted to incur to improve their property, and recalculated what their mortgage could look like for them if we did a restructuring of their finances. Now, when I worked it out, basically, I was able to save these people over $600 a fortnight. That's $600 extra back in their pocket every fortnight for them to be able to spend on themselves and enjoy life a bit more. But not only that, we were able to show them, or I was able to show them, that they could pay their mortgage off in 5 years, which incorporated all of their debt. Now, are you in a situation that's similar to that? You've got all these debts and living week to week, but not enjoying life, and you're finding, what the heck, I'm earning good money, but I still can't seem to be able to work out what's going on. If that sounds like you or resonates with you, then book in for an appointment with me. It doesn't cost you anything to have an appointment with me, and you'll be able to learn whether what we can do for you is going to help you progress financially and get you further ahead and be able to pay your debts and mortgage off in maybe even half the time that you're currently doing. So I encourage you just to click on the link either somewhere on this page, might be below this video or to the side, but just click on the link, make an appointment with me, and we can ascertain whether this debt consolidation strategy is going to work for you or not. And at the end of the day, you're going to find out for sure, right? I don't beat around bushes. I like to be upfront and honest with clients when I speak to them. And so I'll be doing the same for you. Now, like I say, it doesn't work for everyone, but we come up with other solutions. You know, it is about your cash flow at the end of the day and being able to utilize your income to work better and harder for you as well. It's not a very good idea to have high interest debts like your GEM credit cards or any credit cards of that matter, hire purchases, car loans, all these horrible debts that are hanging around like a bad smell because they're hard to get rid of at the end of the day too. But I'm telling you, if we can look at doing a restructuring or reorganization of your debt situation for you, we'd be able to even put some more money back into your pocket like we are able to do for this client that I just spoke to the other day by an extra $600 a fortnight. Now, if you wanted to have that type of scenario for yourself, just book that appointment by clicking on the link below or somewhere on this page. Thanks for listening in, and I hopefully get to talk to you soon.